okay, but receiving the same pay. Just be glad, be grateful, all right, that the Lord had mercy and grace upon you to bring you in as early as he brought you in. It doesn't make you any better than anybody, because like the brother said earlier, it's about the lots, man. The Lord sets things up, I'm gonna finish some statement. The Lord sets things up by lots, by ranks, how he wanted, all right? It's just like if you playing chess with somebody, you're gonna set your pieces up to attack that king. Ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahushai's job is to do what? Well, I mean, he's killing many birds with just one stone. All right, so I ain't gonna say ultimately, but one of them is to let Esau know his judgment, man. All right, so he's setting up camps here, camps there, camps here, camps there, on the internet, in this country, in that country. There's no escaping his word, and that's also bringing judgment because we're warning all the rest of the people. That's why you gotta do the work, man. The scriptures say, hate not laborers' work, which Yahweh Shem Yahushai has ordained. This is ordained by him, man. He told Jeremiah that. He told him, I ordained you from the belly of the womb. All right? So don't get in your head that you got it. We ran into a nigga who studied with us a few times and said, oh, he good, he got the basics. The basics ain't gonna fucking save you, man. You ain't got the basics on faith, then you ain't got nothing. Because you're saved, you're justified by faith. All right, and with that faith, you put in work. So there's no escaping the fact that I just got faith. You know? Now there's gonna be some at the end, whoever the Lord have it to, you know what I'm saying, that come in and wake up at the last minute, so to speak. But that's how the Lord sets things up, man. You're gonna have some that's gonna be in the faith and gonna, you know, lose their life. But they're gonna be the first raised up, all right? That don't mean that they didn't have faith because they didn't last to the end. The Lord brought them back to the spirit way. He showed them mercy. Shit.
And was that Stephen? No?
Yeah, Stephen got stoned, man.
And Stephen believed he worshipped Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah.
He had faith. Paul was stoned to death. He came back, but he was stoned to death.
Yeah. John got his head cut off.
John got his head cut off. You know? That's why, like the brother been saying, man, just you gotta stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, accept your lot, and don't break rank, man. You know, and I started doing a lesson on that, but Satan was fucking with my device. You know, it's important to break rank, even if like certain things don't make sense to you. That's not up to you, man. Like we have heads of camps. We have heads of camps for a reason. The Lord set up men over tens and hundreds and thousands for reasons, man. Why? Because this man, the Lord is dealing with him. So just like the brother might, just an example, you know, and this is not something that we dealt with. Let's say like a brother say, hey, or he call you up, hey brother, I need you to meet me in Kansas City, whatever. You just go, man. It may not make sense, you may not have gas, whatever. It's an order, man. Do what the hell you're supposed to do. The Lord gonna make the way. And we're all men. We're all men here. So at the same, we make mistakes. So the Lord will still, even if that order may not be right in your eyes, you follow it, and the Lord will correct everything, man. Stay in your fucking lane. And I said that's for myself on to any other brother out there, man. Just stay in your lane, man.
Proverbs 16:33. The lot is cast into the lap.
Yep.
But the whole disposing thereof is of the Most High.
But the whole disposing is of the Most High, because you don't know what lot the Most High is going to deal you. But whatever lot that is, you better accept it. You don't have a choice but to accept it.
You think Judas Iscariot was walking around knowing he was going to betray the Lord, man? Nah, he thought he was good until it actually happened. And then even after he did, he like, here, take the money back. No, it's too late. You already gave up the Lord. You know what I'm saying? To where he went and hung himself, man. I believe the scriptures say that.
Yeah, he went and hung himself.
I don't know if it was just in a movie, but
no, I said he hung himself.
I don't think it's in each movie. But you know, that happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you gotta pray. All right, that's why you gotta, give diligence to make your calling of the election sure, man. The Lord does what he wants. Like the brothers, you just got to accept your lot. But on this side, all we can do is pray and hope that we on the right side, man. Okay, that the Lord is going to deliver us, but it comes by faith. If you don't have faith now, you're not going to have faith then, man. And that's what's wrong with people. They can still watch football. They can still go to work. They're still free. But once Esau really started locking shit down, because he's doing it subconsciously now. He's training your mind to be docile, be a zombie, security, biometrics, microchip, cashless. And then he gonna just, throw the load on you, man. And if you ain't with it, he'll lock your ass up. Concentration camp. Video just came out. A guy was in Atlanta. I forget what part of Atlanta he was in, but he rolled past the field and it had rows. All right, rows and columns of casket liners. Casket liners. You don't know what a casket liner is? It's basically a plastic coffin where they can fit 3 to 4 bodies in, man. So at a concentration camp, they lock your ass up. You don't want to comply, they bust your fucking head, burn you up, throw 3 or 4 of y'all in the casket liner, bury you or burn all of that. You know what I'm saying? And guess what else is in Atlanta? The Georgia Guidestones, man. All right? To where they want to depopulate the earth, about 7.5 billion people, man. They want to depopulate the earth to 500 million people. 500 million people, or it might be 6.5 billion. But either way, they want to bring it down. The world, the global population, not just United States, the global population down to 500 million people, man. Why? They'd be easier to control. And 10 times out of 10, they all gonna have a fucking microchip, man. But the Lord ain't gonna let Esau get all the way to there. He's not gonna let him fulfill his belly. It tells you that in Job, man. All right. So like we saying, hey, respect your lot, respect your rank, deal with it. Hell, be grateful you got a rank, nigga. We got niggas out here that's bugged the fuck out in America. They don't have a rank in this thing of ours. All right? Fuck out of here with that envy and shit, man.
Because you see what happened to the niggas that didn't want to respect rank. They wanted to buck up and wanted to come up against the apostles and just really fighting against the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see where they at now. Guess what? Their end is better. The end is worse than it would have been at the beginning now, because you couldn't respect order. You wanted to be top dog. Hey, and that's why I said that's why the scriptures tell us too. Watch every brother, because every brother will utterly supplant. You want to be that. You want to be an apostle. You want to be an elder. You want to be the head of the camp. You want to be the first person to bring out this immaculate breakdown. When you're going against the spirit, man. It says, quench not the spirit, man. That's another form of quenching out the spirit, when you try to just try to be overzealous, man. I'm gonna finish this and we get back to our Romans. This is Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit.
By the Spirit. What was that?
Ephesians 3 and 5.
Yeah, that's some heat right there. So basically the Lord had a certain time where he was going to release this knowledge, which that time was about 40 years ago. All right? Close to 50, really. We damn near coming up on 2020 and damn. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures say time is speeding up. Hell, we halfway through November. Like, this year has blown by.
Yeah, we already at the end of this year, man.
We already got a month and a half left of this year, man. And they talking about America could be destroyed at the end of 2018, the beginning of 2019. That's just what they got out there, but hell, it sure seems to look like it. Because ain't nothing but wickedness increasing in this place, and they getting closer and closer to normalizing this chip, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Making it seem even more normal than they already do. All right, so at the end of the day, man, hey, respect your lot and just do your fucking part, man. Shut your mouth and play your part.
Hey, cause you had made a comment. I wanted to comment on it. You know, cause the brother had said, when you come into this thing, you can't just do what you want to do. Well, actually, I'm not the brother. The brother is right, but you can do what you want to do, but you're gonna get kicked out. The Lord is gonna deal with you. All right, because this thing of ours, we don't run nothing. Jesus said when he came here, he ain't even doing his own will. So we are way below Jesus. You know, or who the world ignorant called Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. All right, we are just men that the Lord gave his word to. We are to do his will. If Yahweh Shai didn't do his own will, what make us think we can, man? So, now I actually kind of want to keep reading into that, but I don't want to go into that. We're gonna get back into that Romans. That Romans, the 6th chapter. Yeah,
Romans 6:1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Yeah, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Okay, and this is, it says, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Because no, you ain't gonna get grace if you continually sinning. You ain't gonna get grace if the Most High shows a pardon and then you go right back into it. And that's why I was gonna grab in the book of Hebrews. There was no for willful sin, there is no more chance of repentance. Okay? When you sin and the Most High gives you a way out, and he says, look, I'm gonna show my grace on you. I'm gonna show some grace, so I'm gonna pardon you for this. When you accept that pardon that he gave you, you don't go back into that same mud, man. Because if you do, the Most High is only going to give you so much grace, man, before he finally just gets rid of you. And he will get rid of you. That's why we continue to pray. We don't take advantage. It says use not the grace of the Most High in vain. All right? It ain't just to you 2/3 Negroes, you 2/3 Israelites. That applies to us as well, man. We don't take his grace in vain.
James 4:17. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not.
Yeah, once you get the scriptures and you go and the Spirit start dealing with you, all right, and you know what to do and what not to do,
and doeth it not,
and you don't do it. So pretty much you just picking up the scriptures, reading it, quoting it, but you're not living it.
To him it is sin.
To him it is sin. Why? Because it says if you're going to be a hearer of the word, you got to be a doer as well. You can't just pick up a Bible and read it, think you got it, and going back onto your wicked, simple life. Doing the same old, you know how my dog BG would say, the same old shit. You're doing the same old shit, but you want to pick up a Bible and act like you're holy, but you want to still do what you want to do. And that goes back into what you were saying as well. You can't do what the hell you want to do, man. Yahweh Shai didn't do what he wanted to do. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. He's greater than us, man. He's our brother, but he's greater than us. And he didn't do what the hell he wanted to do.
Yeah, he's closer to the Heavenly Father, and he didn't do what he wanted to do, man. So how much more for you?
He didn't break order, man. He didn't break order, man. He accepted his lot.
Yep.
He knew what was going to happen. He knew in what type of fashion it was going to happen, and he just stayed 10 toes down, man. He didn't break rank. He didn't mess up the order. He didn't go against the will of the Father Yahweh, man. Our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. our righteousness is as filthy rags, and you think you can do what you want to do. What's that, bro?
Basically, when you thinking about the shit you go through, thinking about the shit the Lord went through, man. You know? It says, Romans 6 and 2. I'm gonna start back at 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? The Most High forbid.
The Most High forbid, God forbid, that you should eat pork and say I'm under grace, or smoke a cigarette and say I'm under grace. Okay? Most High forbid, man. He didn't give you grace, like I keep saying, he didn't give you grace to use it in vain. He didn't give you grace so you can